Hi, this is Charlotte Hollingsworth, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Joy Fold card using the new Stampin' Up! Trimmer. So this right here is the new trimmer. So the first thing we need is a piece of gumball green cardstock cut at 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and I'm going to score that at 5 1/2. Now this is the new tool. This dark blade is the cutting blade. This light blade here is the scoring blade. So I'm going to just line this up down here at 5 1/2, and I'm going to run this down it and back up. Then I'm going to take it out and I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to grab my bone folder and I'm going to burnish it. And I'm going to set it to the side for just a second while I go ahead and score the other piece for the inside part of our card. Okay, so I have a piece of cherry cobbler that is 6 1/2 by 3, and I'm going to score this one at 3 1/2, or 3 1/4, I'm sorry. Okay, and then I'm going to score that as well, or I'm going to burnish that, excuse me, with my bone folder. Okay, so now I'm going to set our trimmer to the side. So here's our two pieces, and the first thing I'm going to do is put down this piece of the Good Cheer designer paper, and I'm measuring it out at 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And I'm going to put that just right here on the inside. Okay. And then I'm going to fold that over, and I'm going to take a different piece of the same pattern, or the pack of paper, and I'm going to put that piece right here on the outside flap. Alright, now I'm also going to take a piece of Very Vanilla that I have cut at 3 by 2 3/4, and I'm going to put that right here inside of this piece of cherry cobbler that I scored just a minute ago. Okay, and then I'm going to flip that over, and I'm going to put sticky tape, or not sticky tape, nail on the outside of that. I'm going to put a little bit more than I might normally, just to make sure it holds inside the card well. And then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to position it about 1 inch in. So if I put this over here at the 1 inch mark, then I can see that I need to put it about right there, or a little tiny bit higher. There we go. I'm going to give that a nice little score on there too. Okay, and then I have this outside piece here, and I'm going to put the polka dotted side of this one down. Now all of this paper, again, is in the Good Cheer Designer Series paper pack, and the colors that you're going to use in that are cherry cobbler, gumball green, and Very Vanilla. Okay, oops. Straighten that out a little bit more. Okay, that's better. So next I'm going to go ahead and stamp my greeting. I'm going to use my Early Espresso Classic ink pad, and I'm just going to put that kind of in between these polka dots like that. I'll set that back to the side, and then I'm going to stamp on a spare piece of the Very Vanilla my mittens from the Make a Mitten set. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, the sentiment came from the Winter Memories set right here. So open up my gumball green stamp pad, get those all inked up, and then I am going to stamp them right here And then one of them, we have a punch. It's the Build-A-Mitten, or Mitten Builder Punch. I have that, but it only cuts out one side of the mitten. So I'm going to cut off the other one, and I can hand do that really quick. So I'm just going to give that a little trim off of there, and I'll clean that up in just a minute. This one, I'm going to fold it over and line it up under here and give it a quick, there we go. So I have one of them done. Now the other one, I'm going to set that to the side, and this one I'm going to just trim up really quick. This is a really nice little Christmas card. I saw some cards on Pinterest that were done with this fold, and I had never made a Joy Fold card, so I thought it might be fun to go ahead and make one and share with you. And there we go. I think that's pretty good. Alright, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip these mittens over, and I want my thumbs together so we're not looking like we're shaking across the way. We'll have our thumbs like this, and I'm going to take this snail and I'm going to put a little bit, I need another snail, that one's running low, thank you. I'll put my other snail, put some there just like on the cuff part on the back, and that's going to hold the string on. Now I went ahead and I tied a little bow out of the cherry cobbler in white baker's twine, and I'm going to stick that on the back of this. Okay. Then I'm going to take my dimensionals and I'm going to put one down on the finger part and then one up there, just covering the string to kind of secure it in place a little bit better. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put one little mitten over here and one little mitten over here, and then I'm going to take one of my glue dots and I'm going to roll it up with my fingernail like that, and I'm going to stick it behind this, well, I'm going to just stick it on my paper and lay my bow on top. So there's that part. Now we have to close this without it hanging open like this. So I've already taken one of the Rich Regal's designer buttons, and I've done a cherry cobbler bow. I've tied that through, tied it just like your shoe, and I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of that, but I want to lay it down here first, and you can put your dimensional on the side, and then I'm going to lay this just right here to where it's just barely covering up that corner. So that way you can easily open it up. And then on the inside you have room to write your greeting, or to put a Christmas picture, or just a nice little note to whoever you're sending this card to. So there you have it. There's your Joy folding card, and I hope you enjoyed my quick video. Thanks.